Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to Super Luigi Galaxy. Previously, we started collecting stars in the Ghosty Galaxy, found our twin along the way, as well as raising a boo for a power star. Today we'll be heading back to Ghosty Galaxy, because it seems like we only have one more to collect back in this level now. And I'm pretty sure we'll have enough time to go after the Boulder Base of the Kitchen Dome as well. At least that's my battle plan for today. And we'll be heading to Beware of Boulder Guys. Brand new level means a brand new cinematic to where we should go, like always. By the by, you have to look at all these cinematics once where you're going on a playthrough of this game before you have the option to skip it. So I feel that's worth noting because I don't think I've mentioned that until now, but you could do that, but you have to look at all the cinematics at least once when you're entering a new level or a new star mission. Got a lot more swoops now to deal with. Want to be careful and don't jump down that hole because it would be a very stupid thing to do. Then again, I have done stupid things before, so I'm really not exempt of silliness. Then again, it just wouldn't be entertaining if I was very perfect at playing video games all the time. It'd be really damn boring. Case in point, I'm trying to go to all these scuttlebugs. Actually, there's a chomp coming near my path. I wonder what happens if it hits all the scuttlebugs. Oh, I just punched them out of the way. That's really, silly. Or just unfortunate. Get out of the way! Thank you! I want to collect a coin, jeez. I really should be messing with all these guys right now. I should really just advance to the story, but... Not the story, the star mission, but... It's that freaking compulsion of me want to eliminate all the enemies in an area again. Because that's just how much of a completionist I am. Okay, let's get all these swoops. Come on, swoop. Come down here. I want to get your star bits. Thank you very much. Now I got 2 out of the deal. Doesn't matter. That's like 8 out of 9 I got from all those 3 swoops. Well, now we have another boo portrait. Of course, if we approach it, that boo will spawn. This is a bomb boo. The only way we can defeat it is by swinging it into a solid surface. In the case of this area, it will be the statues. But this is more of an asset rather than an enemy. We'll be coming across this a few times in this level. So we'll use this again to smash this statue. I didn't do it that time. Well, I smashed the other one, but it still matters. Destruction is destruction. It knows no enemy or no name, only just destruction. That's pretty much all there is to it. But if you use that bamboo on that statue, that will avail a launch star to us. Shake the wheel to spin bamboos. When they hit something, they go boom. Heh, boom. I see what you did there. Oh wait, there's a hidden block there. I should have got to that before getting that launch star. Oh well, it was probably just coins anyways. If it was star bits, I'll be a bit more upset, not gonna lie. Because I am such a collector horde. Or a hoarder when it comes to collecting stuff, as I've already stated before. I swear these scuttlebugs are a lot more difficult to go through in Ghosty Galaxy than any other level of the entire game. I don't know why. I just seem to have a bit more of a problem dealing with them in this particular galaxy than at any other point in the game. It's just always been a thing for me, and I've never understood why. It just seems to be a running theme that's haunted me throughout my entire time playing this game. So go to that launch star, and that mini launch star. I forgot what that little launch star is called. I'm pretty sure that they will come up to me at some point. At least we'll be launched over here. Got 2 bamboos. We can also have 2 bamboos carried around at a time, just so you know. But of course, they won't be swung around forever. The longer you do swing around the bamboos, the shorter their tongue will get to, or will get closer to you. If they get too close, of course, they will damage you. I wonder if that Polestar chip is gonna come back to me. Yeah, well, I thought it would. Patience is key when collecting some of these chips all the time. Okay, for that mini launch star, then we'll use this sling pod to launch ourselves over here. And then we'll launch ourselves with that sling pod. Oh, get that star chip in the process as well. I wasn't expecting that to happen. but it just makes things a lot more convenient, which is good enough for me. Use these pole stars, launch away into the cosmos once again. Find ourselves onto a bouncing ball planet with all these mines. I don't think there's anything special here. Just I say that there's a 1-up right in plain view. I spoke too soon. But other than that, I really don't think there's anything that's worth noting. Or anything that's special other than that 1-up mushroom. So the launch star will launch closer to our objective, which is actually right here. Here's a Luma shop. His name is actually Luma Lee, by the way. And you wouldn't know because he does say his name in the song that he does sing, but you wouldn't know that otherwise. Because I'll spring for a life mushroom, even though I probably won't need it, but it's always worth having a little insurance just in case. At least that's what I think. I always like to be over-prepared than just be prepared. We'll jump down here, and we'll meet the titular title character of this star, the Boulder Guys. I don't know why, just saying the word Boulder Guys just sounds really cool to me. It's just fun to say. Then again, I do like saying B words a lot. I think the word B might be my favorite word of the alphabet, but other than that, stupid trivia aside, the way to deal with Boulder Guys is to swing any bomb boost that's spawned right into Boulder Guys itself. Of course, those bomb boosts will be indicated by the black rocks that it will try to throw at us. And as you saw, you can destroy all those spiky rocks that the Boulder Guys does spawn, but you have to be careful. Be careful. That's a very good way of structuring things. You'll have to be careful of those rock spawning, but I'm not doing a good job doing that right now. Of course, those will be indicated by the black mist that will be appearing before those spiky rocks themselves pop up. After you take out the shell of the Boulder Guys, I guess we could call it. One more bomb boom into the uvula, and we're entering phase 2. Boulder Guys comes back, but this time he spawns ours. He's even more dangerous now than ever before. Whatever shall we do? Well, to be fair, he does have a couple new attacks. You'll have your obligatory punches, and I think that's about it, to be honest. His arms will act as kind of like shields from those bomb boosts, so getting to the core of Boulder Guys itself will be a bit more difficult. You can take out the arms, but I recommend trying to go after Boulder Guys itself, because those arms will respawn after a bit. You'll have to get pretty close like that in order to damage Boulder Guys, but it can be a bit difficult if the arms are in the way. If you're fast enough, you might be able to take the arms out, but they do come back after a relatively short time. So that's why I recommend going after Boulder Guys itself no matter what. That's gonna be spawning a lot more rocks now that it has a lot of hands. I guess that's another purpose of the hands showing, other than the brand new attacks it has. And this by opening. There we go. And now, one more bomb boom into the uvula again of Boulder Guys, and that's the fight. The real difficult part, in my opinion, is just those hands. They really just act as blockades for Boulder Guys, but if you can get around them or just take them out very quickly and then go after Boulder Guys itself, then it's no problem. And that's one more star for our collection. And if my memory is correct, we now have at least a third of the stars that we need to complete the game. We're back in the kitchen dome. Let's see what our star count is. I thought so. 40 stars, which means we're a third of the way to completion. Very nice. And a new chapter added to the storybook. That's gonna be more a lot of the library contents, but like I said, we'll get to that very late in the game. Ooh boy, but now we have a Daredevil comet nearing Ghostly Galaxy. And if the second to last boss that we fought was any indication, this one is gonna be a bit difficult. I think it was Top Maniac that we had to fight in a Daredevil run. Boulder Guys is not gonna be so easy though. I mentioned a while back that there was a star that that I read up and I've heard from other people say that was one of the hardest in the game that was actually coming up pretty soon. That time is now. We had to defeat Boulder Guys with only 1 point of health to our name. Though admittedly, I really don't have that much difficulty with this Daredevil run, or at least, not that I can remember. The first phase is really easy to go through, just keep running to the left or right until those bomb moves appear, then just spin the bomb moves themselves into Boulder Guys. The real tricky part, in my opinion, is going to be the hands that spawn, because, like I said, they'll act as blockades, and they'll just have more options for Boulder Guys itself to attack you with. So that's really the really hard part, I guess people remember of this Daredevil run. But like I said, I really don't have that much memories of this particular run. I probably have had some trouble in the past, but nothing that's really stressful. Speaking of stressful though, here comes the hard part of this boss fight. The one part that I am legitimately worried about, because keep in mind, if you do fail a Prankster Comet Star, you'll have to start from the very beginning, and I don't want that to happen right now. Even though this run has been pretty smoothless, or smoothful compared to the last one we had. I'll try to damage one of the hands before trying to go after Boulder Guys himself. That might be the best course of action to take in this particular boss fight. Ooh, that was close. Okay, got an opening on the left side. And now I've got an opening on the right side too, and that didn't help matters at all. I usually try to make an opening on the right side if I'm trying to go after the hands. Because the bomb moves, I think they spin in a counterclockwise direction. So that's why I try to opt going after the right hand instead of going after the left hand. Okay, there we go, so far so good. I'll try to just keep circling because it's getting a little clustered right now and I'm kind of getting worried about this, not gonna lie. Whoop. Uh-oh. Ooh. Just as I said, things were getting clustered. You decide to spawn more spiky rocks, you big bunch of stones and black mists. I'm not really good at trash talking in case you can't tell. I'll just have him punch in that direction again. You probably see that Boulder Guys himself can punch those spiky rocks if he's close enough to it, so you can probably use that to your advantage if you need to clear some space. Let's smash that rock. Oh, that would hit Boulder Guys himself. Very nice. I was trying to go after that right hand again, but I got pretty lucky there. And I was able to one-shot this boss too. That was the intended goal for today. But man, I didn't think it would go that smoothly, especially compared to how many hits I was taking in the last run, which was supposed to be the easier of the two Boulder Guys fights. But I am very proud that I was able to one-shot that Daredevil run, especially that's one that people consider to be one of the hardest stars in the game. And that counts as star number 41. And I'm pretty sure we have more than enough time now to go to that Bowser space. I accidentally saved by accident. That's a good way to word things, but you get what I mean. I didn't mean to do that, I just did that right out of instinct. Oh well. I already have multiple save files backed up just in case something like that happens, so I'm not really too angry about that. But now we can head back to this Bowser base at the Kitchen Dome for Bowser Jr.'s Airship Armada. So let's launch right into the cheek of Bowser and sink the airships, or at least sinking the airships, but it just wouldn't make sense of the way I was running on my last sentence. Come to think of it, there is another technique that I haven't shown off yet. Well, quote-unquote technique. I use the term loosely, but I'm gonna try to demonstrate that right now as we start off this new Bowser base. First things first, I want to collect all these star bits before I end up forgetting, even though they're in plain sight, you never know. So the new technique I want to demonstrate is something that I've read up called the double kick. What you have to do is spin, but near the end of your spin, you have to execute the long jump. This might help in damaging more enemies or multiple foes at once. I'm gonna try to execute that right now. I think I have to hit an enemy in order for the long jump to initiate. Let's see, spin, long jump. So it's supposed to work like that. I guess it's supposed to be a way to chain those two attacks together, but honestly, I don't really find much use for it. It's just a shortcut for going from the spin jump or the star spin into the long jump. I guess it can be helpful, but like I said, I really don't think it's that useful at all. It's just a bit of a shortcut to chain certain attacks together. And I'm doing really bad on this new planet that you can easily miss out on after getting shot for that cannon. Here we go, jump on that. We get a 1 about the deal, very nice. But I swear this ball is getting smaller. It could be just my eyesight that's just fooling me, but that's what I always think whenever I go out to this level, or out this planet. Maybe it's just my eyes that's playing tricks on me. So you're supposed to go to this pole star if you don't know about that little green bouncy planet. You know those mobile sentry beams. Got another cannon. I'm pretty sure there's nothing secretive about this one, so we'll have to aim for that pole star. Of course, worry about those bullet bills to I guess be more careful your timing. Take out these wigglers, because they're in the way, might as well. They're also on the airship, though I'm pretty sure they count as being on Bowser's payroll. I will get another. Oh wait, I don't have enough Starbits for the Luma shop. Yeah, I'll just try to collect some more before getting another life mushroom. Get a block here. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be, yep, more Starbits. And now I have more than enough to get that life mushroom. Even though in reality I probably won't need it. Like I said, it's always nice to have a little insurance just in case. So Thief hits 30 Starbits and transform into a life mushroom. We've now absorbed a part of the Luma into our soul. Luigi, you finally made it. I was starting to worry. Finally made it. Oh man. But it's that lack of faith that I've detected in your little sentence there, Mr. Captain Toad. Just because I'm not Mario doesn't mean you should have any less faith in me. I'm the brother of Mario. I'm pretty sure I'm more than capable of taking down Bowser Jr. and whatever he has planned for us. Wow, Starbits are flying onto those airships. The real worry there is just those scuttlebugs in the end are trying to throw like a little curtain of defense, so to speak. But just spin past them and you'll be good to go. And I'm pretty sure we're at the end. Yep, we are. You just don't give up. Fine then. I guess I'll whoop you myself. You want this grand star so bad? You're gonna have to take it from me. It was only a matter of time before we're gonna face Bowser Jr. anyways, if you haven't played a Super Mario game before. So the point here is to use these Koopa Troopa shells to your advantage and shoot them at Bowser Jr. Well, I guess in a way we are kind of shooting it at Bowser Jr. himself, but we're supposed to launch it at them. That's the term I'm looking for. And I'm already gonna waste that life mushroom if I'm not careful. Just fire it off there. It actually hit with one of the cannonballs. Okay, let's fire it off there. There we go. Okay, one more hit. That should activate phase 2. There's another Magic Koopa there. That just, yep, got right between the space of the bullet bills. But now Bowser Jr. has turned sideways, or at least turned vertically, which I guess shortens his hitbox, so to speak. I'm gonna fire him head on, and now he's firing off those flaming cannonballs. Those won't do like double damage or anything like that. I'm pretty sure all attacks in this game will give you at least 1 point of damage. So no matter what you're facing, you don't have to worry about losing multiple pieces of your health at once, because that would make this game a lot more difficult. Which it kind of is a good thing. Actually, it's a good idea that I kind of wish that they did. You know, kind of like put a extra hard mode to make you lose multiple pieces at once. Maybe like you lose 2 pieces at best. I don't know, that might make for an interesting challenge. Maybe that might happen for Super Mario Galaxy 3 if that ever ends up getting in production. No, I'm not holding my breath on that. Okay, hit you again, and oh, that was the last hit. I wasn't paying attention. I thought he had one more hit in him, but I guess that's not the case. And with that victory, we scored ourselves our 4th grand Thanks to you and your friends, all the domes on the lower level are working again. Once the entry room on the upper level has power, the whole observatory will be working. Then the Comet Observatory will fly the starship once again. And you will be able to fly to your special one in the center of the universe. So all in all, I say this was a pretty good day. We were able to collect the remaining stars of the Kitchen Dome, including getting our 4th power star, strengthening the beacon of the Comet Observatory. Next time on Super Luigi Galaxy, we'll be visiting a new dome and exploring new galaxies. Until we meet again, farewell for now.